go back in the water. You got the weight, you got the bait. Alrighty guys, good luck.
Yo, y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Mo 804.
And you go to Real Connie.
We are in Alaska. We right outside, or I should say downtown Anchorage, Alaska. We literally up under, I guess, a main highway, a bridge of some sort. We are where they call Ship's Creek.
Oh, she getting right here.
I think it's like a lot of well-known salmon run through this creek. I'm sure it's fresh water, but run through this river pretty steady. As you can see, it's a gang of people out here already. On this side, other side, probably up and down the whole river, to be honest with you. I've heard that you can literally see the salmon that runs through it, but you can't net them. You know, you have to catch rod and reel. And I don't even think they really biting on nothing particular. I think they just run so thick through here at times that you kind of just hook them. I don't think you're really using a bait. Maybe I'll talk to a few people and see if I can get some more insight on it. But this particular river is pretty popular. Like I said, man, I know they allow you to rent gear, so that's pretty dope. But all in all, kind of just come out here and do your thing. I think you do have to pay a fishing license fee. I think you can get a license for a day. I think I've heard that too. So I'm gonna check with this tackle spot on the other side that rent stuff. I probably won't do anything today. I'll maybe try to get out here early on tomorrow. Just get out here for a few hours and see if I can do anything. But I know they catch, from looking at other people do it online, I think it was like pink salmon, silver. I think it's another type. Maybe I'll talk to some of these true anglers and see if they can give me any input on it. But yeah, man, this is a pristine fishing area here in downtown Anchorage, so you don't have to travel, you know, all the way out to the outskirts in the rural areas to catch. I think you can, if you get lucky, you can come right here to downtown Anchorage and do your thing. Seen anybody hook anything yet? You seen 3 so far?
Yeah.
Okay. And they're not actually even using a particular, like a bait, right?
Mostly eggs.
Eggs?
Yeah, a lot of people usually just using a lead line with eggs on it.
Is that those little red things I'm seeing in people's bags?
Yep.
What kind of eggs is that?
Salmon eggs. Yeah, because the actual salmon will eat salmon egg itself. That will use like.
Really?
Wow.
Yep.
So salmon will bite a salmon egg
Mm-hmm. Or some of them will just use like little beads that are like pink.
that look like
That look
salmon
like it.
eggs.
Yeah.
So that guy, somebody caught some over there, he's cleaning.
Yeah, he's got one up on top right there that he's cleaning right now. Yeah, I think a 24 pounder.
Really?
Yeah, the biggest one out of the tournament so far was a 29 pounder caught on Tuesday.
So this is actually a tournament going on right
Yeah, it's
now.
like, well, it's like a derby that goes up to it. Yeah, and today is just like the kids' day. So like you can actually, so if these guys are not fishing with the kids, they actually have to be beyond the restaurant or beyond the bridge line. So everything between the bridge and that bridge right here is designated only for the youth.
Wow.
Really? Okay. Yeah, we just landed here on yesterday. This is our first time in Alaska, period.
Welcome to Alaska.
Thank you.
Yep.
So we're just trying to take it in. I heard about this spot. I didn't know what the weather was going to do, so I didn't know if I should commit to really trying to travel anywhere, really.
It's a good time to come in right now because the tide is going to be high at about 3 o'clock, and that's when the fish are going to run the most. So
Really?
'cause they followed the high tide in. So this morning, most of this was, you could see almost down to gravel.
So later in the evening, the higher the tide.
Yeah, by 3 p.m. the tide should be at its highest today, and that's going to be when the fish are going to start really running, and that's when you'll start seeing them.
And that's late into the afternoon?
Yep, about 3 o'clock today, so within the next hour or so.
I'm talking as far as when it continues to stay high.
Yeah, it'll stay high to about 3, and then after that, it starts to peak down. You'll start seeing the water recede back out.
Okay, so probably give or take between like 3 and 5. It's probably the best pristine time.
About 3 to 5 or something like that is where you just start seeing them run. Probably 3 to 4 is going to be the highest point because they really stick to that tide line.
So if I was to come out here tomorrow, I shouldn't come no earlier than 3 o'clock. Or
if you're gonna fish, yeah, yeah, you want to
afternoon. For
yeah,
sure.
you want to get a spot on the bank, right about where those guys are actually up there is a really good spot because you can come up early in the morning and see when the tide is out, and you can see where the fish are going to be flowing because they're going to stick to the deepest water. So when the tide is at its highest, now you know where that deep water is actually at.
Okay, so it's an actual tournament going on right now. Huh?
It's a what?
It's an actual tournament going on right now.
Oh, wow. Okay.
It's mainly for the kids. Between that bridge and that restaurant and that bridge, it's mainly only the youth out here right now. Okay, so everybody's kind of waiting for the tide to come in, so to speak. Okay. Okay. So it's about to get lit out here, I guess. Okay. Go find out what it costs to rent some gear and a few things. And he said they use salmon eggs.
Yeah, they use salmon.
Salmon will bite salmon eggs. I didn't know that. I definitely would like to see some stuff getting pulled in. That'll be dope. And the weather right now is great. Like no lie, the weather right now, temperature-wise, is great. Yeah. They just quote. That bridge right there. Yeah, this is gonna be dope. Let me check into some of this. I've got a question. So what's the price to rent a gear setup?
Dustin's got various rates. They're not doing any rentals today other than just for the kids.
Okay. But tomorrow?
He's closed tomorrow. They'll rent again on Monday.
Okay, I'll be here Monday night. But this is the general packet. See if I can get over there. Hey.
It's all yours, man. Oh, here, just wash your hands. Where do you want it at? You got a bag? Are we bringing it in there? Yeah. Oh, okay. Feel free. Oh, okay. All right, deal. I'll just do it at home. If it'll fit in here, I'll just take care of it at home. Maybe let it go back in the water.
Got a fishing derby going on. $1,000 winner for the, I guess, heaviest, longest salmon, baby.
Hey, you guys doing fishing still? They want some eggs?
That's one fish.
One fish. This one fish and a bag of eggs that came out of it.
The eggs was in it.
Yeah, it was a
You can use
female.
those as bait.
Yep. I'm gonna cure them up with stuff called Fire Cure or Pro Cure, and use them as bait. Recycle it as bait.
We just flew in on yesterday, so all this is new to me. But this
Yeah.
is,
Well, these guys will set you up if you want to do it.
yeah,
They got rental gear and all that stuff.
Tomorrow, and they never rent today about the derby going on with the kids. So I'll be here back on here on Monday to give it a shot.
Yeah. Down there by the railroad bridge is where you want to go.
And around 3 o'clock at the same time.
Well, I would get here 3 hours before high tide and stay for at least 2 hours after high tide. Because people get here and they take all the good spots. It fills up. You might have to wait a little while before the water comes up enough to fish. Because the water moves real fast, it'll keep ripping your eggs off if you fish too early. But once it comes up, it slows down. It gets like a swimming pool out there. The fish just do circles once they come in.
I heard you can see my parents have been out here a couple times. This is just my first time coming.
Yeah. But I gotta get these babies on ice. So
Yeah, actually. Thank you, bro.
yeah.
Yes, sir.